Welcome, everybody, to another episode of RCW Fusion. As we have Lexii Star making her way out here. The star you can't outshine. Now, this past week on RCW, she had a gauntlet match in which she was unsuccessful. Tiffany Max, Riley Russo, and Scarlett Nova alike, all three women have had issues with this young lady. And, well, they wanted to show her that cockiness is going to get you nowhere. And it might have gotten her all the way to Slamfest in the main event for the Serenity title. But unfortunately for her, it didn't lead to success as she may have hoped. And so it was Tiffany Max that had ended that gauntlet match. And so Tiffany Max will be getting a shot at Lexii Star here tonight. Lexii Star wanted this match. Well, because for one reason and one reason only. Tiffany was the reason that she lost that gauntlet match. And I have to say this. There's a saying that many people have said over the years, and that's stay humble and stay hungry. But the first two words, stay humble, are very important. And there are no friends in professional wrestling. There are no friends once you get in between those ropes. And, well, that may reign true, but, you know, staying humble also reigns true as well. And that's something that Lexii just doesn't seem to be great at. It's both ladies now. They're going to duke it out here in the opening contest. As Lexii Star sends Tiffany Max over. And she tried for a high-risk maneuver there, but nobody home on that one. It's Tiffany Max with the body slam right there on the concrete. On the outside, didn't take too long for these ladies to get to the outside. Here to start Fusion here on this Saturday. We appreciate every single one of y'all tuning in here as our referee trying to keep Lexii Star back as Tiffany gets back in. Irish whip into the corner there, and Lexii wasn't counting on the referee being in the way there. She got caught inadvertently and got caught into the code breaker there was Tiffany. Now the cover and a kick out at one. Now Lexii Star looking forward to her highly anticipated rematch at RCW Revival on the 27th of September. Live right here on Twitch. There's all a rake to the eyes here. Maybe the referee didn't see that there. Now look at this. Calling up for Tiffany might be a little too far, and Lexii decided against it. As the Chi-Town combo lands, we've seen that from the likes of Jacob Rima, Ryman Reason, and look at the double knees. Right to the midsection, and ribs have been an issue for all the women lately. There's an Irish whip now into the corner. Lexii Star now hitting the ropes and hitting a face wash right there to Tiffany Max. Oh, but Tiffany got up from that. Now look at this. Head scissor takedown. Now this is the chance for Tiffany to take over. Now Lexii Star is 100% now, so she'll have no excuses now. We're coming up short. If that were to happen yet again for Lexii. Lexii takes down Tiffany. Tiffany sweeps the leg to Lexii now. And both ladies going back and forth here. Look at this. The arm drag again. Proves to be done well for Lexii. And look at this Chi-Town combo again. Going back to old reliable, whatever works. As now Lexii aiming and setting her target there. And she lands it now. Couldn't do it last time, but did it this time. But Tiffany once again sweeping the legs. Right off of the apron, face first. That's the hardest part of the ring there. Could have ruined Lexi's makeup and all a punch. And I think Tiffany may have hurt her wrist on that there. Count of 4 there. And now Lexii lifting up Tiffany. This could be really bad for Tiffany here, but Tiffany gets out of it. As I think Lexii was trying to go for a power bomb off of the apron. Kevin Owens, we know him very well. That's what made him famous in NXT. As now Lexii again tried for that, and I think she tweaked her knee. And again, she's going for these high-risk maneuvers, trying to outshine Tiffany Max here. As her moniker says, she is the star you can't outshine, but she was definitely outshined by Tiffany, at least on Wednesday. She definitely does not want that again, but Tiffany Max, look at the neck breaker. Not much momentum off of the ropes there, but connected with it, and a rope break. Referee said no, as her foot was underneath the rope. And that mistake may cost Tiffany there. Tried for a knee drop, and grabbing at that knee. Remember, that knee was damaged at the hands of Natoli Xander at Slamfest, if you remember correctly. Now Tiffany Max now using the agility to take down Lexii. And once again, like I said, that may have been a big mistake there, and that knee may become a target here in this matchup to try and re-aggravate it. It's Tiffany Max now. What's she thinking here? Looking for the Enziguri. Catches Lexii Star now. And now Tiffany may have the time. She may have it here. Oh, look at this. Tiffany tried for the DDT. A diving DDT made famous by Brian Outlaw there, and couldn't hit it. And the mouth kick there. We're used to seeing that. Now looking for the Celestial DDT. Could have it. Got it. I think Tiffany walked right into it. And now Lexii Star looking for Starstruck here. Got it. Starstruck. As Tiffany Max has to be down and out after that. Kick out from Tiffany. Lexii Star and Tiffany Max know each other very well. They faced off against each other many times since Lexi's debut here in RCW. And now Tiffany with a couple of kicks. And look at this, the combination to spinning back fist catches Lexii. Oh, look at the submission again. The submission, once again, the same submission that sent Lexii home, packing in the gauntlet match, but Lexii finds a way out. And now Lexii again, trying to use the adrenaline rush given to her right now. Kick right to the face. Lexii has Tiffany dazed, and then look at that DDT. And look at this shooting star press, the corkscrew. The Star has landed home, and she wins this opening contest on Fusion. She may have not have gotten the victory this past Wednesday, but she picks it up now. As Lexii looks towards her matchup against Alex Bishop yet again for the Serenity title at Revival on September 27th. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match momentarily. That's right, folks. We have our eFed partner, SCW Syndicate Championship Wrestling, as you can catch that on Fridays on my Mod Young Sins TikTok as we have the tag champs. Jason and Brian Outlaw. Brian in the white, Jason in the orange and black. As these two men ended the monumental reign of Fear, where they held on to those titles for almost a year, about 264 days, if I'm correct. But now they have to turn their attention over to the Hit Squad, as they will be facing them at Revival for those titles. But they're also facing, here tonight, a team that made their presence known at Exodus. You have the League, that's Justin and Chris Carter. Justin with the eagle tattoo, Chris, they're right beside him. Now they got a victory over Vibe here on Fusion a number of weeks ago. And a victory over the newly crowned tag champs could definitely help their momentum, as they were short at Declaration. The League are here and they are ready. Now the Outlaws have been a tag team, you could argue, since birth, honestly, because they're brothers, but they've been a tag team since Season 2 of RCW. Years and years ago. They were former tag champs as well. So they have the tenure over the League here, but the League, you can't slouch them. As Jason's starting off this match against Chris Carter pretty good. As now Jason tried for the knee in the corner. Tree of Woe position, but Chris didn't take advantage of it. And that was a rookie mistake by him. Now Chris now. And the Irish whip into the corner, and that time he didn't make the mistake, as Chris comes in with that huge punch. But Jason likes to gloat for the crowd a little bit too as well. And look at that overhand shot. And now look at this striking combination, but Chris is still on his feet. That's not going to take the man down. But this will, a spine buster into a pin and just a count of one. Oh, but Chris is not safe out there. Jason likes to dive, and he's gonna hit everything. Look at this. There's Justin. Now he got hit with a combination. Still dazed on his feet, though. That allows Chris to gain an advantage. Chris tried for the forearm and missed it. The Outlaws are killing it right now, but there's Chris. Chris, now look at this. DDT, the Impaler DDT. Now he's going to turn it over into a cover here. 1, 2 for a win over the tag champs and a kick out. Now Justin recollecting himself on the apron, able to get there. Now look at this. Look at the bail kick. Lands it flush. Right on to Chris. He looked to take care of Justin. Finally, he gets it. But Chris has recovered in time. Oh, but Chris, he might got caught with a roundhouse. But now Chris, though. Interesting variation of the backbreaker as he just throws him. And going right after that knee, and I think that's the same knee. And he likes to hit the VR with. And that would definitely help the league's case in possibly winning this. And what a pop-up punch. And he's a long ways away from his corner. Tried for the knee and missed it. Now look at this. Chris Carter. Double C taken over with the knee. And a pinning predicament there. 1, 2, kick out. Nobody has tried to come in and break up the pins now. It's Jason trying to recollect himself on the apron. And look at this. The 10 beats. As the crowd counts along. Sending Jason to the outside. Both men in it now. I think Chris back in. Chris now, look at that suplex. And Jason desperately needs a tag here this time. See, Brian has yet to be tagged in this matchup. Well, now Chris. Chris getting caught there. He's down. And the much-needed tag is made. The Torpedo Moscow. Out of nowhere there, and Jason saving his brother. Not that I think he needed saving there. He just got tagged in. This is the first tag from Brian here in this match. Tried for the snapmare takeover. Not there. Justin. Got in his corner now. Look at this. Brian out trying something fancy. And there's Justin. Getting right back up, and now he's right back down with that elbow. Brian was doing a little bit too much gloating there. The Outlaws like to do that quite a bit. They'd like to show for the crowd. There's Brian now. Tagging in Jason once again. And now look at this double team, double back body drop from these two. And look at this. I think Justin thought Brian was the legal man, despite seeing the tag. Now Justin tried for a chop in the corner, bail kick. A bail kick lands as Jason trying to take off Chris off of the apron. It looks him right in the eye there. No, Chris still not budging. Finally. But that allows, oh, what a pounce. That allows Justin to take over. And I understand the idea of getting the illegal man off of the apron to stop them from interfering. But you got to focus on the task at hand, and that's the legal man inside the squared circle as Jason trying to go for the roundhouse. Can't connect with it. Justin, forearm missed. I'm turning it around. Look at this. Lariat. Turning Justin inside out. For the win, 2 kick out. Chris right there asking for a tag. Not gonna get it. As he gets taken out again. Now they might be looking for total lockdown here. This is what won them the titles in the first place. Total lockdown. For the league to be done. No. Justin somehow able to get the shoulder up at 2. And it took a lot for them to beat Fear. But oh, look at this correction onto Justin. Dazed and out of it is Justin. After that drop on his head. Taken out again is Chris. And now they got this, the jailbreak DDT. This could end it all for them, and oh, Justin has enough time to recover in a moonsault. Now going right after Jason. With a 10 beats. He did the job. That allowed Brian to recover. Now Justin smashed in the face into the canvas. Now Chris back in. Now these guys may have a chance now. Oh, the face buster. Now they might be looking for one final play now. Oh no, just the Muay Thai knees here in the corner. And now look at that, the flapjack. And the kip up there. And another tag made. Now Justin now lands the forearm. Could that be enough to end the tag team champions? No, just a count of 2. And another tag being made, like these frequent tags here. Look at that, Justin taken out. Brian and his brother Jason try to find a way back into this thing. Might be looking for the correction again. Caught it! Now they got to get him in the corner for the total lockdown. They got it. They got to be quick, though. Total lockdown. Cover. 1, 2, 3. And the Outlaws get it. There was a couple of times where the league could have had this victory. But the veterans prevail here. As the tag champs, Brian and Jason Outlaw, look forward to their match against the Hit Squad, Tyler York and OSK at Revival. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your next match momentarily. All right, folks, here we are with your next matchup. As we have our flagship show, RCW, coming at you on Wednesdays. As we have Jewel Richter coming out here. Now, she's had a bunch of issues with the likes of Bella Durov, the former RCW Women's Champion, and now her longtime friend Nina Volkov, who had made her appearance at Slamfest attacking Jewel Richter after she won the Hell in a Cell match between her and Bella Durov with a sledgehammer. So she, living up to her name, the nickname The Hammer. And she'll be challenging Nina Volkov to her very first match. But first, it's a little bit of a rematch for this woman. I'm not sure why she's not walking out with the title, but she is the women's champion. Maybe she left the title in the back, but that is our women's champion. It was on July 13th, right here on Fusion, where Morgan Reese got a victory over that young lady. In a matchup for the title in which Jewel was the champion. And that match you can watch over on my channel. There's a special video of that match in its entirety, or you can watch the entire episode of Fusion and all of our episodes of RCW over on the YouTube channel. All the way back from Season 1 in 2K18. We've been doing this since August 21st of 2018 here. And Jewel now up on the top here. Jewel diving, and I don't think she got all of what she wanted there, but she got some. Now look at this. Morgan just trying to recollect herself back into the ring, trying to get this going, and Jewel with a shoulder tackle. And Jewel now with the insult to injury. Now the ribs have been an issue for Morgan. She's been very vocal about that. Now we got a pin count, too. And a kick out. That would have been a huge victory there, and we still don't really know who's going to face Morgan for her title. And oh, look at this. Not sure what's happening here, but it doesn't make any sense here. I'm not sure what's going on. You got Jade Vixen with a chair. Jade Vixen, the Enchantress, with a chair. Of all things, a steel chair right to the face, and that's only a kick out of one, but it's very, very odd there. Because, well, if you think about it, Jade was the same person who attacked Morgan Reese after her match at Slamfest, making her debut appearance. And now that gives a chance for Jewel to hit the moonsault. And this could be a big victory here. Count of two. Morgan's still in it. But this is very strange. Jade yet to have her first matchup in RCW. She has not had her first matchup yet. And she's just attacking everyone, making her presence known to everyone in that locker room as a drop toe hold now. Walking right across the back of Morgan. Now taking Morgan to the corner. She could have this here. Now I've seen Jewel hit this before. Jewel now with the avalanche Spanish fly onto the world champion, the women's world champion, down and writhing in pain here. And Jewel with a hook in the leg. 1, 2 for the win. Almost. And that's as close as you're going to get if you're Jewel there. That's an insane maneuver, and not many people get up from that. But Morgan's got adrenaline pumping in her. But Jewel not allowing her to get that fire started. And now Jewel now. Calling her up to her feet. Might be a little too far for this. She might want to rethink this crossbody. She got it anyway. Now looking for it. Looking for the moonsault again. Got it. The moonsault. Not going for the cover, however. No, she's going to hit this instead. The drop kick. Choosing not to go for the cover. Very odd decision. That might come back to bite Jewel right there. That was a bad decision, not going for the cover. You would have had the matchup won there. I don't know, maybe Jade got into her head a little bit. Maybe, I think we might need some medical personnel to check on Jewel after that chair shot. That was an unprotected chair shot right to the head. And now look at this, pop rocks on the outside. That sunset flip on the outside there. Now look at this. A little bit of tribute to Riley Russo with the encore. But Jewel getting back up from that. And now Morgan trying to get something moving, and she can't. Jewel dodged that one. Morgan definitely thrown off of her game here. This is definitely not like her. Both ladies tired out. Morgan the first to get to her feet. There's Jewel. Jewel now. Running wild, tried for the kick and missed it. Neck breaker. And both of these ladies just trying desperately to get something to hit and end this matchup. Both of them are exhausted. Absolutely winded. And there's Jewel. Jewel got caught with the enziguri after catching the foot of Morgan. Now look at this. Morgan getting the kick check there. There's Jewel. Oh, what a drop kick there. And Morgan pumped up and ready to rock. But Jewel looking to get something moving and couldn't do that. And now Morgan, Shining Wizard right to the face. And now look at this. She's got to be feeling the blues right there. 1, 2. No, Jewel's in it. Still, somehow. Jewel refusing to go down, refusing to die, and refusing to allow Jade Vixen and Nina Volkov both to get in her head. But Jewel Feeling the blues once again. One, two. No! Jewel again kicks out. I don't know how much Jewel needs to take here to be done, but Jewel refusing to die here, not gonna take a page out of Luna's playbook. We've seen her used to doing that. Now, Jewel may have it done, and Morgan kicks out at 1. The once called underdog has been the woman to beat now. Now look at this. Taking a page out of Scarlett's playbook. Cutter! Jewel may have this 1, 2, no! Morgan's still in this thing. Now the insult to injury, the ribs being an issue, like we've said, for Morgan. Morgan with a shot right to the midsection. Now Morgan catching Jewel again. Feeling the blues. And Morgan gets the victory finally. But Jewel fought for her life in that match. What a matchup! For both of these ladies. And I suspect it won't be the last time we see Morgan Reese and Jewel Richter inside a squared circle. Morgan Reese with the victory here, your women's champion. Gains momentum. Don't go anywhere, folks. We're going to get to your main event after this. All right, folks, we are at your main event now. As we have the King of Beasts alive and well here on Fusion. Ortolaza. Now, folks, like I've been mentioning throughout the show, you'll be able to catch Revival September the 27th, 12 p.m. Central Standard Time right here, live and in color, on the Botch TV channels right here on Twitch. And you'll be able to catch the video on demand if you can't make it over on my YouTube channel after the show airs. Now, Ortolaza, this man has had a lot of issues with the likes of Tiger. And he won in a Falls Count Anywhere match at Slamfest. And he thinks that he's done, but Tiger wants yet another go at that man. This rivalry has been brewing so many months, and I thought we had a powder keg there at Slamfest, but it's not done, and this man has had a lot of really big victories lately. Jackson Cobb. Ready to go, and look at that Olympic gold medal around his neck. You know, he's very inspired by the likes of Kurt Angle. You know, through his technical wrestling style. And, you know, you have to appreciate that old school technical wrestling style. There's not much of that anymore in professional wrestling. You know, that a lot of it is flashy high spots, but you can always appreciate a great technical wrestler in the likes of Bryan Danielson, Jackson Cobb, Zack Sabre Jr., and perhaps many others. But Jackson Cobb being one of those guys, it's an absolute delight to watch inside that squared circle. As a referee gets this underway here, Jackson Cobb now with a chop and a hip toss there. As Ortolaza looking to dominate Jackson Cobb here. Clothesline. And an exploder suplex. Ortolaza has a lot of anger inside of him. He thought that Tiger was done after this. He just wants all of this to be done. And I think it all stems from the fact that he feels that he got screwed out of the title. That was months ago, Ortolaza. You gotta let that go at this point. He's not even champion anymore. Sinister's the champion now. I think really it's Ortolaza that has had this issue. Tiger is only, he's wanted to move on, but Tiger has said to me that Ortolaza has made this, so prolonged. The rivalry that has been happening for the past number of months now, Ortolaza has prolonged it, not him. At least in the words of Tiger. And I will have to say, I do agree. I do agree. I very much agree. It's Ortolaza that's wanted to cause harm, punishment. To Tiger. And that's just sick in my opinion. I honestly, this should just not be happening. Like, these two don't need to be doing it like this. And oh, look at this. We recognize that music. There's Tiger. Right behind him. Cartwheel kick, look at that. Just when I said he likes to make things personal, Jackson Cobb didn't even know where he was. Ortolaza still dazed from that, and that allows Jackson Cobb to take advantage. Jackson Cobb now. He's got Ortolaza really here. Look at it, Jackson Cobb. Jackson Cobb now sweeping the leg, and now, going right after that leg. And that's good. He likes to lock it, the ankle lock. We've seen that on Dominator. He's got a big victory over that man. And now Jackson Cobb once again with a missile drop kick to Ortolaza. And a cover there. One. And Ortolaza with the monstrous kick out at one. He doesn't want to go down like that. And Jackson Cobb plants Ortolaza face first onto the canvas. Jackson Cobb could have the win here, and Ortolaza still gets the shoulder up at 2. But now he's reeling. He's tired, man. He's having to use the ropes to get him up, and that's a bad place to be. Look at this. Roll through German into a bridge here for the win. Ortolaza's still in it. And Jackson Cobb has taken full advantage off of that attack from Tiger. And now look at this. STO. Jackson Cobb now going up top again. He's done this multiple times. Look at that elbow drop. Love it. Beautiful form. Onto Ortolaza, and he's still getting the shoulder up at 2. And using that elbow yet again. Gotta love it from Jackson Cobb. Jackson Cobb now dodging that punch, and look at this. Snapdragon suplex. We've seen the likes of Kenny Omega use that. That's vintage Kenny right there. And Ortolaza said that was it. That was done. I want a shot right to Jackson Cobb. Jackson Cobb, that didn't faze him at all. Kitchen sink. And an elbow right to the crown of the head of the Mastodon Ortolaza. And Ortolaza still refusing to die here. Now look at this. Ortolaza tried to charge in with maybe a clothesline, perhaps missed it. You know, Ortolaza, move of his own, dodged by Jackson Cobb. Jackson Cobb now, he's fired up. Has Ortolaza in the corner, turning him around. Oh, what a kick to the back of the leg, and that's definitely gonna loosen up that leg there for the ankle lock in the future. Should he try to lock that in? Now look at this. Jackson Cobb with the slam. Now look at this. Jackson Cobb double axe handle. Very unorthodox there from Jackson Cobb. Count of two. Kick out. Ortolaza has taken a lot of punishment here. Now he might be in trouble. Look at this. This is what we wanted. The ankle lock. The ankle lock being locked in. Right onto the Mastodon. The Mastodon has nowhere to go, but the Mastodon somehow escapes. And that leg has been a target all day for Jackson Cobb. Now look at this. He turned it around. Rock bottom on the Jackson Cobb. Rock bottom on the Jackson. And a kick out at two from Jackson Cobb. And this man rolling out to the outside. And he's right back up. Right back up and ready to go. There's no quit in Jackson Cobb. Absolutely no quit. I've seen him bleed like a stuffed pig against Dominator. A match that Dominator should have won. And he's going right back to that leg. Right back to it. And again, just loosening up both of the legs here. I love this from Jackson Cobb. I love the technical ability of this man. I love the way of thinking. The methodical way of thinking that Jackson Cobb has every time he's inside the squared circle. He knows his strengths. And he knows his opponent's strengths. And he knows that he's not going to be able to outmaneuver or at least outpower Ortolaza. So he's going right where he needs to go. And that's right in his technical ability. And a missile drop kick right there lands for Jackson Cobb as he sets him up. Oh, look at this. Jackson Cobb with another drop kick there. Now Jackson Cobb again he's gone up to the top rope many times throughout this matchup. Look at that clothesline. And now Jackson Cobb again going up top. But I think Ortolaza's had enough. Ortolaza had enough there. And now Ortolaza fired up. Jackson Cobb, if you go to the well too many times, you pay for it. Rock bottom. Rock bottom again. Two. Jackson Cobb still in this damn thing. I don't know how, but he is. Jackson Cobb still in it. How in the hell is Jackson Cobb still in this damn thing? Turning him around. Look at this. Tried for that suplex again. Couldn't hit it. Ortolaza taking Jackson down. Look at this back and forth here. We're seeing. Let's look at this. Exploder suplex. Oh, but Jackson Cobb knows. He's on the outside, and he knows that Ortolaza can't win out there. But Ortolaza diving with the elbow drop. You gotta love it. If you're a Jackson Cobb fan here, seeing the resilience, and look at this! Planting Ortolaza again! It's Jackson Cobb. Ortolaza has got Jack. Oh my! Another kick out from Ortolaza, but oh no, we've seen this before. The ankle lock, Ortolaza avoided it. Ortolaza avoided it. And look at the three amigos. There's the three amigos and the kip up. Vintage. And now look at this. The Anaconda Vice. The Anaconda Vice, but a rope break. A rope break. And Ortolaza, what? I don't think I've ever seen him do this. A super kick. I've never seen him just stand there like that and land a super kick. Crawling over into the pin. A weak and dazed and tired Ortolaza. Kick out. Jackson Cobb. What the hell is this man made of? This man's bleeding yet again. And this time the mat's white, so you're gonna see the blood as clear as day if it happens to drip all over this mat here. Referee should put some gloves on. You don't want to get hepatitis. That's pretty damn bad. Somebody get our referee some gloves out here. We're gonna need it. This is ridiculous. And Jackson Cobb, you saw him smack the concrete. He's getting up 6 here. And Jackson Cobb still in this thing. And Ortolaza gloating as much as he can. And oh, look at this. Ortolaza may have bit off more than he can chew. Jackson Cobb starting it. He may have it. 1, 2, no! Oh, come on, this is ridiculous. This is insane. Just the amount of carnage these men have gone through. Kick to the back of the leg. Jackson Cobb has Ortolaza limping. Look at this. 3 amigos. And the kip up. He's got the rock bottom. But again, not a cover. What? Come on. You've already won the match, Ortolaza. You don't gotta do this. You don't have to do this. And Jackson Cobb. Jackson! As a referee took the steps away. Kick to the back of the leg again. Ortolaza limping. Down goes Ortolaza. Oh, this is bad now. Look at this. The ankle lock. The ankle lock on Ortolaza. And Ortolaza's tapping out. Jackson Cobb. What a victory. What a war. Jackson Cobb with blood all over himself again. Gets another big victory.